Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we are going to be talking about an exciting season 1 challenge that we have. Zionic and I are collaborating together to put together a series of videos that are going to be covering these particular competitions. And if you want us to, maybe in season 2, because season 1's already started, but in season 2, if you want us to do like another competition that maybe more than one person can win. Like, for example, it would be interesting if Zionic and I sent out certificates or awards for those that achieved that Zionic and I can sign. I don't know how that would work, but because he's in the UK, I'm in Toronto, but we could figure it out. But basically, these season 1 challenges include longest winning streak, most spicy team, recommended teams, Kanto Elite 4 Challenge, don't mind the misspellings, Johto Elite 4 Challenge, first to rank 10, first to 3600 rating, 3700 rating, 3900 rating, and rank 1 at the end of season 1. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the submission process and each of these competitions and the exact details so you can come take a look and make sure you comply with the rules and how you can submit. The first one is how to submit. So you're going to submit your tournament with this link. I'm also going to include the link in the description so you can check it out. It's going to be like a short Google form just asking your trainer name, email, in case we need to contact you. Well, we need to contact you. And then as well, a link to where you can drop the videos associated with the challenge that you're selecting, and then which challenge you're participating or submitting for. First one is longest winning streak. This frequency is going to be once per season. So obviously, whoever has the longest winning streak, so most wins in a row while in season 1. So you're gonna, at the beginning of your video, you're gonna make sure to show us the number of wins and number of battles that you have, and then as well by the end of your last battle, you're also going to show us the number of wins and battles, so we can see that during that entire time period is going to be wins, just in case you had a really long winning streak. Then I think the stats at the top show both season 1 and the preseason, so that'll just help us ensure who has the longest winning streak in season 1. And the second competition is going to be the most spicy team. So this is going to be once a league, 3 in total. The finalists will be selected by King and Zionic, and the audience will vote. We're not sure necessarily how the vote is going to happen. Probably not Twitter, because last time I did a Twitter vote, there were definitely some suspicious behavior on the voting. So we'll probably figure out another platform, or maybe do it by the number of likes in the videos or something, and we'll take a look. But you have to do a very spicy team, and you have to go 5-0 all in one set. So obviously not 5-0 across 2 sets. Next one is recommended teams. We're going to do once per league, but we're only going to do this in Great and Ultra League, mostly because in Masters the CPs are so high, you end up getting basically the same Pokemon selected, like Mewtwo, Groudon, Kyogre, in some order or fashion, or maybe slacking if you have a really powered up one. So Great and Ultra League are the only ones, and couple conditions here. All Pokemon must be at full HP, so you can't have any Pokemon that have been fainted, and you must show proof in your video that you have no Pokemon fainted. You can do this by healing or going to the revive and showing that there's no fainted Pokemon. Both revive and potions to show us that there's no fainted Pokemon, because fainted Pokemon cannot be selected by the recommended team. And then as well, no reselecting. You just have to go with the recommended team that you have. And then obviously no battle parties set up. And you must go 5-0 in one set. The next one is the Kanto Elite 4 Challenge. This is going to just be in Great League. And basically you have to use 5 teams in this order with the following restrictions. So Team 1 must contain just ice types. They can be dual types, so you can use Dugong, for example, or Cloyster, or Frostlass, You can be creative on which ice types you want to use, but you can only use ice types, and you must win that match. The next one is only fighting types, so you can use like Medicham, you can use Scrafty, you can use Hitmontop if you want to use a pure fighting type, but definitely there's some options there. Number 3 is only ghost types, so that can be Sableye, that can be Haunter, that can be Frostless as well. There can be a number of different Pokemon. Number 4 is actually going to be really tough. It's going to be just dragon types, so that might be Zweilous, that might be Altaria. Hopefully you don't run into an Azumarill, or think about ways that you can potentially beat an Azumarill with dragon types. I can't think of a way right now, but I'm sure people will think of ways. And the Team 5 will be from the champion, in this case Blue. It has to have at least one Gen 1 starter, and then 2 of Pidgeot, Alakazam, Rhydon, Arcanine, and Executor. And you must go 5-0 in the one set. The Johto Elite Four Challenge, been only in Great League, very similar. First team must be only Psychic types, so you use, again, Medicham, you can use Bronzong. There's a lot of really great choices when it comes to Psychic types. Poison types, that's going to be pretty interesting. Some early favorites might be Golbat. Toxicroak would actually be a pretty nice combo to take care of Registeel and Azumarill. And then I'm sure you can use like Tentacruel, for example. Tentacruel does pretty decent against Azumarill, and actually does barely loses or barely wins. It's a very neutral matchup with Registeel since it resists both Flash Cannon and Focus Blast. The next one is going to be fighting types. And number 4 is going to be just dark types. So that's going to be pretty interesting. Sableye comes to mind. Scrafty. Gonna have to deal with Azumarill with the dark type is going to be pretty tricky. But I'm sure there's going to be some competitors out there that are going to find a way to win. Maybe we'll get Mandibuzz. Who knows? And then 3 of the following: Pikachu, Espeon, Snorlax, Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise. So Charizard, Venusaur, really great pair. Having to deal with a potential Altaria might be kind of tough. Maybe Snorlax is the answer to go from a neutral matchup perspective. So again, you must go 5-0 all in one set. And the first person to obviously submit the video is going to win. First to rank 10 once a season. Trainer with the earliest video proof of reaching rank 10. So that means like in the video proof, like for example, someone might submit later that they reached it earlier with video proof because they took a little bit longer for them to upload. But I'm excited to see who's going to grind out to rank 10 first. First to rating 3600, 3700, and 3900. We are going to adjust these depending on how the ratings pair out once people get a little bit closer. But it'll be the first trainer with video proof of reaching each of these ratings. Highest rating at season's end. So who is going to be number 1 on the leaderboard? Who's going to have the highest rating? And it's going to be the rating at the very end of the season. I'm not talking about peak rating. We're talking about end of season rating. Who is going to get the highest and who's going to win? So those are the various competitions that we'll be holding. But let us know. Are you interested in having us mail you special certificates for reaching a certain rating or ranking, or submitting a spicy team? Or let me know. Give some thoughts and ideas. We want to be engaging to you as the audience, and we want to make this as fun as possible. Both highlight really great battlers, but also make it rewarding, and also have a chance to interact and engage with hopefully some of your most favorite content creators. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see everyone in the next video.